What's the worst thing a buddy ever said while you two were checking someone out? I have a friend group and one of them has a really cute sister. We saw her ordering food at our university cafeteria, so our buddy went over to go ask her something about carpool plans for the day blah blah. Then one of our friends checking her out with us says, "Hey, you ever notice his sister and him have the exact same ass?" The rest of us couldn't finish our lunch that day. Reflective edit. Among reading these so far, it seems the most popular ones are variations of eating corn out of her shit or turd cutters. Then runner up Ye Old Faithful, dragging balls across glass in a desert to hear her fart through a walkie-talkie. The rest line up with ways of sucking her dad's dick to admire the source of her creation. Also to those saying my friends and I are homophobic for our reactions. I gladly spelled it out to some of you, then sarcastically spelled it out to the rest of you. But to be clear, I understand, sympathize your concern with what I said, but at the same time, I reject all of it and regret nothing. The rest of you are cool. Understood how the situation played out, and I love reading everything being shared. Have a nice day and your ass looks great as well. My friend told me when the fat women at Supercuts cut his hair he can barely control his erection. His said when the floppy bingo arms smack against the side of his head he nearly blacks out. Heard a guy say, I'd shave her legs with my teeth if she asked me. Where the fuck are you guys finding these people? Creative writing classes, apparently. Had a friend in law school who was much older than the rest of us, mid-30s at the time. He described an attractive female classmate as follows: I'd suck the farts from her asshole. He only asked her out later. 10 years later, they're married with kids. He said, I'd eat the corn out of her shit. It scarred me for life. She's just the tip of the nipple. The sister's the real deal. I would blow her cunt like a N64 cartridge. Legit had to take a few moments to collect myself after that. Edit. Not literally, you fucking morons. This happened when I was around 16 years old. I was on vacation with my parents in some faraway land, when this dude who's from the same country as me, comes up to me and points to a girl standing a few feet away from us. Do you see that chick? What a great ass does she have, don't you think? Looks really sweet. I'd like to have a go on that, such a sexy thing. I turned to him and said, dude, that's my little sister. I never forget how pale he instantly got. He tried to make it up to me and suck up to me the whole time we were staying there. He did make out with my sister, though. Legit a few times in school I've made friends off of checking out a cute girl that we just look each other like, damn I know right? Amazing. My favorite was I had a friend who's extremely cute but I didn't see her in a romantic way, but she's very fit. We were in a study group together. She went out into the hall to take a phone call. On the way out my eyes wandered. Of course a dude across the room said, I saw that, but in a happy tone like he did it too. Then I was like, yeahhh volleyball, oh really? Yeah, for a couple years since we met, nice. The other people around us who didn't see us checking her out have no idea what we are talking about. Bonus memory: a couple years later we saw each other in the hallway but I couldn't remember his name while his face had this, I know you but IDK where? Look, so I said, fellow volleyball fan. Fellow volleyball fan, what's up? Fist bump, walk away to never see again. Hope he's doing well. Whatever his name was, I just graduated a few weeks ago. Group of guys were talking about women and my buddy says I like my women to have the ass of a 14Y, oh boy. They never let him live it down. Once we were talking about ass or tits and we turned to one and said yo ass or tits? And he replies with on a woman? Edit. Highest amount of upvotes I have ever gotten and it's about my friend who was startled. LMAO. I'd like to see that thing pinch a turd. My friend and I saw a girl riding a bike and he said imagine her sweaty ass on my face and I just kept on walking. I'd suck her dad's dick to see where she came from. I would jerk off in her cereal and then use her ass as the bowl. One looked at him and walked away. Furnit. Had a friend who would always say I would pee in her butthole when he thought a girl was hot. Always struck me as a little weird, but hey, to each their own. Not a buddy but a coworker who had absolutely no idea of timing. I was looking at the backside of one of the cute waitresses and said person blurted quite loudly, "Oh, you're looking at ass." Everyone in the kitchen paused for an instant. Said waitress said she was flattered though equals D. He said I'd do 7 years for that. 7 years is the jail sentence for rape in my country. We're not friends now. A fat lady walked by and I heard my dad mumble, "Big jiggly." Slitte. My cousin and I were walking into a convenience store once. As we were walking in, this chick was walking out. He says to her, "Goddamn girl, after seeing you, I'm going to go touch myself in the car." Me and her were both mortified. I looked at him and said, "Why the fuck did you just say that?" Awkward AF. Still can't believe he said that. Damn, I bet if she jumped up and down, that ass would give me a round of applause. My friend and I noticed this really pretty woman wearing a skirt and walking in bare feet. My buddy, drooling over her hotness, says, "Ooh, I hope she steps in dog poo."